You're listening to Ask When, the podcast. Folks from all walks of life talk about their daily hustle and bustle, living and celebrating life, sharing tips on becoming champions, especially for those who are muscling mental and physical disabilities. Ask When, the podcast, with your host, who has mustered over 30 years living with cerebral palsy and going strong, author and cerebral palsy advocate Wynn Charles. Ask When, the podcast starts right now.
Welcome to Ask When, everyone. Today with me I have Marni. Marni is an author / life coach, and I'm going to let Marni take it away and explain more about what her story is, and yeah.
Oh, thank you so much. One, I am so excited to be here, and people are often misunderstood by my voice and how bubbly I am, but they don't understand that when I was 17, I was left homeless on an interstate. My mother went on crack. Nobody wanted me. None of my family members wanted me. Then I had lived with my brother in New Orleans. I was a senior in high school. I went to New Orleans in the middle, and he did not want me there. And somebody I knew from Miami, we stopped in Orlando, and I lived with him. We slept on a floor. I was beaten. It was horrible. I came back to Miami, and I figured out a job years later, and I got married, and there was a little bit of a scandal with that. We had an affair. I had my daughter. I have leukemia, and my son has a rare genetic disorder. And going through all of that, I started to become aware something's not right with me. And at 47 years old, I went to the doctor, my psychiatrist, and I asked her, can you have me tested? And sure enough, at 47, I found out I had high functioning ADHD, OCD, depression, anxiety. Throughout my life, I had suicidal thoughts. It was horrible. And once I found out what I had and worked every day on myself, the love and acceptance for me and living in that moment truly changed my life. And with my son's disorder, he's in a clinical trial and he's completely fine. My leukemia, I'm not staged, but I have learned to live life to its fullest at every minute I have.
Oh, yes, you have. And so I wanted to ask you this. Those who are listening who think they have ADHD but are not diagnosed, what would you say to them? Would you say to them, trust your gut and go
with your gut? Yes, go with your gut. When I look back now, I do not know how I lived. My house, going back to a child, my locker was always messy. I couldn't complete projects. I was overwhelmed. Like everything was a disaster. The drawers in my house. And I just knew something wasn't right. I wasn't crazy. I wasn't lazy. I wasn't stupid. There was something to it. So when I listened to my gut and I went to the doctor and she gave me that first prescription, my life clicked. It was like I came out of a Claritin commercial of all fog, and my life, nothing was able to manipulate me, people or situations. I was not doodling anymore. I was focused. I was able to talk. It saved my life. And I'm thinking, I had to wait till I was 47 years old. And this is when my depression started really setting in, because then I was angry and resentful. What could I have been? What could I have been? This wasn't fair. But then I said, wait a second, what am I learning from this? I can become an advocate for this. And it ended up the worst time in my life when I didn't know rock bottom had a basement. I hit it and started healing myself. And I wanted to just, my passion was helping others not live through what I did, undiagnosed, everything their whole life.
Well, I hit my rock bottom in 2019, May 19th, 2019, and then I was slowly but surely recovering, and then hit hit rock bottom again, and finally recovering from the second rock bottom incident. And yeah, the
You didn't
second
give up, and that's I preach
rock
never
bottom
give up.
I didn't get up. I didn't give up. I am an emotional abuse survivor
Me too.
3 times over. And the last time I got emotionally abused was by 2 family members. And luckily the universe set my emotional abuse up, and witnesses were in my house because they just were in my house. And so my stepmom, my stepsister, and my aide who lived with me at the time all witnessed my second rock bottom moment. And yeah. And
it's the hard, but pulling yourself out of that hole and that dark is the most amazing feeling when you know the universe has your back. Like you right here with me now, you're here and I'm here. So the universe has our back, which is amazing.
Amazing enough. And so, Marni, what would be your favorite book and what would the title be?
I'm sorry, my favorite book, my book called True to Myself, Peace, Love, Marni.
Yes, your book. And
that's my favorite book. The other book that changed my life, I think, originally was The Secret. When I first read The Secret and started practicing the law of attraction, that was the life-changing for me. I started to truly visualize and get rid of negative thoughts and really start vision boards. I'm going to say The Secret was one of the most life-changing books that I had read. And I live to it, and I live it more than I should to this day. I overdo it. Like any negative thought, I have it go away so quickly because I don't want any negative energy. Like I'm all about peace, all about peace.
Yeah. And if your best friend had to write a book about you, what would the title be?
She's crazy. She's flawed, fabulous, fun, and silly.
Flawed, fabulous, fun, and silly.
Flawed. Yeah, fun, fabulous, flawed, and silly.
I love it. And so if you had to move and only take 5 things with you, what would they be?
5 things. My moisturizer, lipstick, an eyelash curler, vitamin C serum, and retinol. Anything not to look my age. Yes, I want to revert. I have fear of getting older, FOGO. So basically, I don't mind getting older. I just want to have that youthful, glowy look forever. So that's what I would take with me. We have vanity issues I need to work on, but yes.
Yeah, vanity issues.
Retinol, lipstick, eyelash curler, glammy girl things.
That's okay. Vanity
issues. It's me. It's who I am.
And so,
my book.
Marni, what is your morning routine?
My morning routine, that is the one thing that is the most important. Because when this time last year, I had a complete rock bottom basement breakdown and I did not have a routine. I was staying up and it was horrible. But waking up in the morning, first thing I do is I write down what I'm grateful for, what my goals are for the day, and I make a list and whether it's 5 things or 10 things, and I just truly pray and say, God, thank you for this day. And I wake up and then I go walking and I walk my dog like 2 miles every day in my development. And that starts my day. I have to get up and do something, and that sets the motion for the rest of the day. If I sit home and don't do anything and stagger, I just get myself thinking too much, and that doesn't work. So I wake up, pray, walk my dog, and get busy.
No, that doesn't work if you sit home and stagger. And of course, sitting home right now is what we're supposed to do. I finally got up and gone out for a walk, you guys, as
Yes.
we record this on April 11th, and I'm like, I screw this.
Well,
I'm
it was
not
funny because I
at
just
home.
came out of, right? I started to live again. I was in a depression for years, and I just had an editorial written about me in Aventura magazine where I live, and I was getting speaking engagements through NAMI to speak at a women's conference. So I had just come out of my depression, ready to set the world, here I am, and the world shut down. But I think that I keep myself busy enough from being home when I used to be depressed. Like I dance every day, I do Zumba when I can, make vision boards. So even being home now, I keep myself continually busy, and I go to sleep every night around the same time, like to get a good night's sleep. So I keep that repetitive pattern so I stay sane. It's
And
so important.
yes. So, Marni, as we wrap this interview up, do you have any questions for me?
No, I just have a statement. I just want to tell you that I think you're absolutely extraordinary and outstanding. And my question is, will you have me back again one day?
Yeah, I will. I will. I
That
mean,
is my
I
question.
am.
And
I will. I
yeah,
will, and we'll see if we can work together in the future, you guys. I mean, now, now since I've been home for a month and less on the road, I feel like I'm happier and healthier now that I'm back, and now that I'm doing what I love, which is
yep.
full-time content creation, because I got
Oh, the
laid
best.
off my job due to everything that's
Oh,
going on. So yeah.
when one door closes for whatever reason, another one opens, and we don't know it at the time, but there's a reason for everything. And being with you was truly, this is an honor. It is, I did not know it was going to happen. And at this time, being able to share my voice, I am so excited. So thank you so much.
And thank you guys. And Moni, where can people find you if they choose to do so?
Oh, absolutely. My website is peacelovemarni.com. And on Amazon is my book, True to Myself, Peace, Love, Marni. And it's amazing. It's the most inspiring book one will read for human resilience for most people. I didn't have family. It's something most people cannot relate to. And I'm a pillar of strength, and I hope people will read it and hear this bubbliness and read the book and realize we can overcome everything like you did. The people like us are a testament to resilience. I love it. I'm proud of everybody.
Yep. So go check out Moni's book, you guys, and support independent published authors like myself and Moni. And please, 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 please leave a review. And for those of you that have access to Audible, my books are available on Audible. They're also available in the Apple bookstore. They are also available on the Nook bookstore. They are also available on Chirp. And so please support independent published authors, and please leave all of us a review for those who want to. And yes, please just leave all of us a
Awesome.
review. It doesn't have to be a nice review. It just has to be a review so that Amazon will rank
Yes.
us higher in the categories, and then that's how you can help us out. Thanks, you guys.
I,
Be happy, be ha- be happy, be healthy, be safe. And Moni,
yes.
what else did
Yes.
you want to say?
To just tell everybody, live in the moment. I know it's hard right now, but trust the universe. If I am alive to talk to you about it, trust that journey and stay safe and just love and kindness. peace, love, and kindness to everybody. That's all.
Thank you, everyone. Bye.
Thank you so much. Bye.
You just listened to Ask Win, the podcast. To become a guest in the show, visit our website at askwin.weebly.com or call 816-591-3399. Just look for Danielle. Connect with Win on Twitter at WinKellyCharles and like our Facebook page at Butterflies of Wisdom. You can also purchase Win's book through Amazon.com or get a copy of the audiobook through Audible. Ask Win, the podcast.